Okay, so it is about 5:45 in the afternoon. It is Sunday, and I've not left my bed except to go get this apple that I almost ate the entire thing of. That's how many foods I've eaten today. How are you gonna grow, Max, when you can't even eat? I'm gonna go to the grocery store now, very quickly, block out the haters, and then get some stuffs. It's raining, sweet. The best condiment known to man and his ugly cousin. So I really need to buy a new loofah on a stick because you should change your loofah, you know, every like 3 months or something. I'm sure someone's gonna be like, no, 2 months, Max. Anyway, what a loofah on a stick basically is a loofah that's on a stick. These look tasty. I'm not sure who Brian is, but hopefully he makes good potatoes. Oh baby, oh baby. What a time to be alive when Powerade is more expensive than Gatorade. What? Okay, so I have the oven preheating and I'm eating a bowl of ice cream before my food because I'm an adult and I can do what I want. Check this out. So I got a suction cup thing to hold my, scrubber brush. This is simple human, right? More like simple piece of non-sticking crap. Are you crispy? Put in another 2 minutes. I always hate sharing stuff because the fries took longer to cook than the nuggets, but I'm always worried that the fries are gonna steal the potential heat from the oven. That's why I don't like sharing the oven. The oven's for a single fry like me. All right, so nuggets, curly fries, ketchup, mustard, Gatorade, Arctic Blitz. Not sure if I've ever had this. Probably for dinner I'm gonna have this. Maybe throw in some gummy bears in them. Are you guys team refrigerate your ketchup or leave it out? Because when I grew up, my mom was strictly team do not refrigerate your ketchup. She's like, it doesn't need to be refrigerated. I was like, Mom, but it tastes better. Just gonna watch some Netflix today, which I haven't done in a while. Gonna watch some Bates Motel. This is season 3. I watched the first 2 seasons a long time ago, so it's been a while since I picked back up, but it's a pretty cool show. Mother, are you there? I love you. I never meant to hit you over the head with that shovel. Can anyone who believes in science explain to me, so when I was eating that apple earlier, and I eat apples every single day, but I feel like the acidity, it tore up the whole back up, my throat and the top of my mouth, towards the back. It's just whenever I eat anything, especially mustard or something, it just hurts. And when I was eating the apples, it was burning. And I eat apples every day, so I don't know why I would do that. Maybe it would be because I was I threw up a couple times. Would that happen? Someone who sciences, if you could explain why it did that, please. Was that awkward for you to watch me pressing that button with this banana? This mirror is interesting because the design of this mirror is to be really dirty and filthy. It's art, you just don't understand it. So obviously with this being a new apartment complex and new parking garage, I've been on the lookout, see if there's any other SRTs in here. I wanna make a friend, just one. So it is Memorial Day, and that means that there's not a lot of traffic out. It also means that the gym is closing at 3 o'clock, so it is almost noon now. We're heading in. Because of where my new apartment is, it actually takes me a different way into the city, so I'm not going my normal way, which is, driving by the Washington Memorial, which is on Constitution Avenue. I think that's the name of the street, which is usually really congested. So this way seems pretty nice. I don't know if this is gonna be faster in the morning going to work or not. I don't know, because my work's right down that street. I don't know. Pre-workout banana. Okay, so today I'm doing 375 pounds in the squat for six sets of 4. And I just did my first set. And I think this bulk is finally happening because this is the first time I haven't adjusted my belt. And I can't even remember last time I had to adjust my belt. Even going from 165 to 177 right now, I have not changed this belt. But let's just say it's a little tight. at the bottom of the rep. So we're gonna go just one notch over. Again, if you ever wonder, people ask what belt I use, and this is an Inzer lever belt, and I wear a 10mm medium. And there are a lot of different belts out there. There are a lot of belts now that are the same lever belt, because I feel like a lot of companies are just making these lever belts. I don't know if Inzer was the first company to do the lever, but it's the only brand I can remember that did it. When I was looking into these, Matt August was the reason I got this bad boy. I love this thing. So if you're wondering, hey, should I get this $110 belt? Yes. And just as a reference point, this is where my new belt setup location is. I have a very thick waist, guys. I'm thick, slim thick with y'all skinny legs. So because I was semi-sick yesterday, I'm definitely feeling a little weird during these squats. Like my stomach, after I racked the weight, my stomach was just like, I don't know if I like this, Max. But we only have one more set. We're gonna push through them, but my form and my bar speed is definitely being affected. But if you'll notice, I'm sorry you guys had to witness me wearing these compression shorts. But I have my Under Armour shorts, but because my booty or my hamstrings, one of the combination of the two, have gotten bigger, if I squat in those shorts, because they don't stretch at all, they just rip right down the butt. It's happened to 2 pairs, and I used to squat in them every single time I squatted back in the day. So something's growing. So after the squats, I moved on to my typical bench press, just 6 sets of 4 of 245 pounds. And one thing I'm trying to do is go a little lower on my chest so I can kind of have that arch in my bench press. Because, you know, in bench press, the bar doesn't necessarily move directly straight up and down, kind of moves in a backward arc. So working on that, also need to focus on kind of bending the bar with my hands, you know, in my head. So I need to fix that little elbow torque that I'm having. I feel like I'm losing a lot of power from that. Overall, today's workout is just kind of, it's like meh, because I'm just still feeling weird from yesterday. I ate like maybe 60 grams of protein yesterday and just a ton of fruits, actually. I ate like 2 huge containers of watermelon. I had like soup, I had a bunch of stuff. But anyway, I'm feeling better today, but this workout's just getting to me. So we're just gonna do maybe like a set of bicep curls, and then, or not a set, a couple sets. Gotta grow these puppies. And then some glute ham raises, and then I have to do some errands. So hopefully after today I get back in the groove. I have a really cool song I want to use for a pretty cool edit. So I have to actually lift heavy and have a good workout in order to do that. But it's gonna rain soon, so I want to get out of here. All done with the gym. I'm gonna go get some lunch, gonna get some Chick-fil-A, but I'm not gonna film it. If you're wondering what it would look like if I did film it, just imagine me eating a chicken sandwich, and that's basically exactly what it would be. See you later. Target time. So one bad thing about my bathroom is that the doors are so close to the ground that I can't put any bath mats in there. But this one is pretty skinny, but it says kitchen mat. Can you use a kitchen mat in the bathroom? We're gonna try it out. Another tough life choice I need to make is, do I want a drying rack or a drying pad? Obviously, if I get the drying rack, I have to also get a pad, right? Because this would go under that. Or I could just have this, that, or that, that, or that, that. I think I'm gonna go with this. And then if I hate it, then I'll come back and get this bad boy. Next up is a water filter pitcher thing. Because I want to have filtered health, right? But it's so stressful because no matter which one I pick, someone's gonna tell me that I chose the wrong one. It's not good enough. Max, you suck. I think I'm just gonna go with Brita. That's probably like the most popular one, but then I've heard things about Zero Water. But then there's always like the people on the Amazon machine that are like, this sucks. So stressful, right? And I can't get one of these bad boys because my faucet's all unique, like, just like me. Now I need a table for the outside of my patio, and this is kind of the material that I'm looking for. It's this like mesh, sturdy thing. It's only like 40 bucks. Just trying to figure out, they don't sell like matching chairs to go with it. The heck? Okay, what do you think about this? We have these chairs with this table. I think this will fit out there, but I think I would just get 2 chairs. Obviously not for 2 people because it's just me forever alone, so I'll have a chair here, and then if I want to sit on the other side, then I'll have another chair for myself. Is this fun for you guys watching me buy stuff in my apartment? I don't know. Next thing we need is a shoe rack because I have a lot of shoes, and although the closet space is fantastic, I don't necessarily have enough space for my shoes. So what I'm gonna do is actually get, I think I can fit 2 of these bad boys, which are 31 inches long. I think I can fit them along the base, and that'll give me some room for some shoesies. And I also need to get something to put all my t-shirts in because I got a lot of t-shirts. I got nowhere to put them. I kind of do, but I want something like maybe a shelf that I can hang up. But for now, shoes. Isn't this just great? If I had a cat, which I would never have a cat, but I would get one of these Roombas and I'd put my cat on it and it would just like ride around the room. So if any of you have a cat and a Roomba, if you could Snapchat me a video of your cat just like riding it around, that'd be great. If y'all have been following me for a while, then you saw when I purchased this Simple Human trash can. Now, I originally thought that $100 for a trash can was ridiculous, right? I read reviews, they called it the Mercedes-Benz of trash cans. Like, this is the best trash can you're ever gonna have. And I was like, how can one love a trash can that much? I've had my trash can for over 2 years, and it's true, I do love it. So, if you're moving and you're trying to buy a trash can, I'd highly recommend this $100 Simple Human trash can. It's just like quality, it's not loud, it's just great. It's a great trash can. These are the things you get excited about when you're 26, guys, is really nice trash cans. Grand total for all of this crap, about $400. So the old place is pretty much cleaned out. All done, RIP. It's my bedroom, I just gotta throw this stuff away. I'm not sure, should I keep this trophy with the broken thing? I don't know, that's bad juju. I was gonna take these paintings or these, canvas art that I bought forever ago, but I don't think I am. I'm just gonna throw it away. It was a cool place. I liked this apartment. It was cool living with my brother. We haven't lived together since since I was 10 years old. But that's all right. He's getting married. I'm gonna be a little solo dolo, a little turtle in my hermit crab apartment. But yeah. All right, I'm gonna help my brother move his Tempur-Pedic, and then I'm gonna go home. This whole brake dust thing with these Brembo calipers are ridiculous. Also, my car is very dirty. Look at this. Ugh. But I have not been able to find any sort of like self-washing thing because you guys yelled at me when I went through the one where it like whacks the side of your car. So we're not gonna do that again. I'm gonna move this stuff in, just help my brother move the mattress, and then him and his bae are gonna come over and have some Thai food. Yum, yum, yum. All right, so here's the new bath mat, and you see the issue? Like, why would they make these doors? Like, they need to chop this off. It's stupid. So I also bought this shower caddy thing with these, like, it says the most intense suction cups ever that, like, twist to lock. But guess what? Nothing sticks to this wall thing. Okay, so we got the 2 chairs set up. Let me know what you think about this. These were like $54 a piece. Little pricey. They're apparently hand woven in a factory by machine, but this is definitely what I wanted. I'm glad this fits because it's sturdy, it's not gonna get messed up. You can, leave stuff out here. I don't really have to clean that, but I think I'm just gonna have the 2 chairs. Does that look good? Tell me if it looks good. I don't really know anything about decorating. If you think that anything in my apartment looks nice, it's because a girl helped me pick out all of this and like the patterns and everything. I don't know. I don't even know how I survive sometimes, guys. One thing that I do need to get is I think I'm gonna get one of those bug door things. I know I I don't think it looks super tacky, but basically it's like a screen that's mesh and it has a magnet in the middle just so you can leave the door open, because at night, unless you like run out and close the door, all these bugs come in. So I need something so I can like have the door open and just not worry about bugs and stuff. If it's a cool night or something, temperature-wise cool. Also, the day that this video goes live, Tuesday, that's the last time I need to be in my old apartment, the last time I can get anything out. And I realized we do have a dish drying rack there. So what would look better? A dish drying rack for my old apartment, it's black, it'll drain into the sink, or one of these mats. I feel with the mat, you're probably a little more inclined to not like leave stuff on it, I don't know. Leave a comment, say, keep the mat or get the rack. Get the rack or keep the mat.
But she decided to take her sweet time, so now I have to...
My first guest. Well, actually I had Nick and Daryl, but...
This is ridiculous.
Thai food.
Discount right here.
Chase's treat.
You don't know that.
Thanks for helping me, bro.
Yeah. Okay, so that is going to conclude the video. Thank you guys for watching. I know it was very like vloggy and all over the place, but I did mention, you know, during this whole moving process and getting everything set up, my mind's kind of all over the place, so the videos are going to be a little weirder than they normally are, and probably a lot more vlog, because it's just easy to film on, like, you know, setting up the apartment and buying stuff and trying to get everything out of the old apartment, and so, you know, whatever. I told you guys this was going to happen. Also, I think this is where I'm going to do like some cool Q&As out here on the balcony now that I have some furniture. I also, you know, in about a week or so, I'm going to give an actual proper apartment tour video where I'm going to talk about everything about the apartment, talk about everything that I have in the apartment, why I have it, you know, what I like, what I don't like, but I want to wait till I have it actually set up before I do that proper video. So that's going to be coming. Thank you guys. Hope you had a good Memorial Day. The whole process of like getting these videos up is a little harder because I have to edit them here in my apartment, and then I have to go up to the community center with my external hard drive and then upload it via that computer. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what kind of videos you want me to make in the future. I'll see you later. Also, you guys think I'm forever alone. This guy has just one chair and a TV. Just one chair. So, there's worse people out there than me.